Hello, welcome back for day 3. Today is going to be about letting go of those fears that you hold on to that are ingrained on what others might think. So, for a lot of people, you have to go back to your belief system on why you are doing things. Is it because it just makes you feel good? Or is there a sense of shame or fear behind things that you do? Like when you get dressed in the morning, are you just looking for an outfit that's just gonna make you feel good for the day? Or are you thinking, oh no, I can't wear that because others might think it's showing too much skin, or others might see that I'm trying to cover up my fat, or it shows something. I don't want you to ever live other than in your authentic self. If you're living for others and fear of what they might think, you're going to be creating so much stress for yourself. And I don't think our Father would want that for you. He wants you to be happy in the skin that He gave you and be completely real and true to yourself. So today we want to, after the video, dive deeper into what some of those beliefs might look like, if they are your beliefs or if they are somebody else's. Just for instance, we see ads all over the place, especially on TV. You might be watching something and they give this false sense of protection or security, saying, oh, buy this and it'll make you feel good or look good or whatever it might be. We buy into that. We might think, yes, that sounds great. So you try it and it works for a moment. You feel a little happier or a little bit more hope. And then it goes back to that normal and where you're just not happy. Or we want to get away from those big steep roller coasters of happy and then ashamed or fearful. Whatever your cycle might be, we want to break that pattern today. So dive into it and figure out who you are. Be true to your authentic self and let go of what others might think. So today is going to be all about our side body. We're going to go ahead, take your right leg out straight, bring the left one in, and then with your inhale, nice big breath, and reaching up with the arms. Exhale, let them come down, still actively reaching in the fingers. Inhale again, breathing God and His love into our heart space. Exhale, letting go of any fears, worries, doubts, anything that might be in your way today to receive God's love. One more time. Inhale, arms come up. This time with your exhale, you're going to drop the left hand down and reach with the right arm. And notice where your chest is at. If it's down, you're going to feel it more in that back area. If you open up the chest and reach over here, now you're going to open up the side body. And that's what we're looking for in the beginning. You can rock it out. And if you want, maybe you have a little tightness in the back and you want to bring it more forward. Go where it feels good. Making sure you're breathing and not holding any breath here. With your next inhale, open on up. Exhale over to the other side. Start by putting your hand behind the leg to open up the chest. And if this is still kind of hard, stay here. But if this is pretty easy for you, maybe you want a little bit more of an opening, you can take the hand in front of the leg and open up a little bit more in the chest. Breathe here, soften through the face. One more breath. With your next inhale, arms come up. Exhale over, moving a little faster. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, hand comes down. This time you're going to take that right foot, turn it down, pick up that left knee and slide it back so that your hand, knee, and foot are all in one nice line. Once you got that, inhale, arms going to come all the way up and over by the ear, really pushing away from that bottom hand so you're not slouching in. And then let it be a nice stretch, grounding into that right foot here. You can, again, stay here with the inhale. With your exhale, you're going to kind of like a little ballerina. Bring the chest square to the floor. Inhale, open up again. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale to open up. Exhale down. This time, sweep your hand down and come back to that seated position where you started. Good. We're going to switch legs. Try to do it without the help of the hands if you can at first. And from here, inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, dropping the right one down. Open up through the left. Really reaching with that right hand. Open up through the chest. And then go ahead. You can rock it out if it feels good. You can bring it into that more of the back line of the body. Whatever, again, feels good. It's your practice. Everyone's a little different. Inhale, breathing. God, come on up. Exhale down on the other side. Same thing. Start with your hand in back of the leg. Just a little less of a twist, especially if you're just first moving out this morning. If you're ready, though, you can go ahead and bring it inside the leg. Again, go where it feels good. No jerky movements, trying to get further with it. It's just nice little reaching. Your next inhale, come on up. Exhale down. Just staying here for the exhale. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhales up. Exhale over again with the right hand. Getting that knee to come out in line with the hand. Move the foot too. Nice long line. Once you have that all set, make sure your wrist is underneath the shoulder. Pushing away, go ahead. That right hand comes up and over to the ear. Really pushing away, feeling a nice stretch again in that side body right by that left lung here. Relaxing through the face. Nice big inhale. Exhale, start to square off the chest. Inhale, open up. Exhale down. One more full breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale down. Slide the hand down and come back to that beginning pose. Good. From here, go ahead and we're going to actually come into a gate. So you're going to pull yourself forward with the hands. And the legs kind of stay as they are, the knee and the foot in alignment. And you're just going to come on up with the arms. From here, we're going to grab a hold of that right wrist. Pull it up first, and then with exhale over. Inhale to come up. Exhale down. Switching legs. Inhale up. Grabbing a hold of the left wrist this time, pulling up first and then over. Inhales up. Exhale down. From here, go ahead into the child's pose. Send the knees nice and wide, though toes can touch. Breathe in here. Into the back line of your body. Can rock the hips side to side. And then when you're ready, you're going to ground into the hands. Start to peel up. Normally we just go up, but I want you to think about moving to like a circle. So you're going to peel up the left side of the body first. Bringing it into the side body. Coming around, and then go back down. So it completes the circle, but then now you're going to reverse it. Coming up with the right this time. And then down over to the other side. Do this one more time on each side. Going nice and slow, feeling it out. Trying to match it with your breath. Inhale to come forward. Exhale down. Good. Come back to that center. This time, you're just going to take the right hand, start to peel it out to the right side of the mat. Going to be a nice side body stretch. Get your right hip, send it back while you're reaching up with the right hand. Breathe here, one of the fullest or biggest breaths that you take in all day. Send it into that right side of the body. Exhale, let it be audible. When you're ready, start to crawl the hands back to center. Reach the left one out this time, a little bit more than the right. Sending the left hip back, so you're creating that opposition for a good stretch. Again, taking one of the biggest breaths you've taken all day. Inhale. With your exhale, let it go. Relaxing through the face. Come back to center. With your inhale, push into your hands. Come on up. Go ahead and just do some organic movements in the body, whatever kind of feels good for your back yet, to get it moving in all directions. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and take your right foot, step it up to replace that right hand. And then go ahead and ground down through that back foot for warrior two. You want heel to heel alignment. Inhale, lift the arms on up with the chest. Open out here. Gaze at that front middle finger with your exhale, lean forward. Dropping the back hand, inhale, lift the top one up. We're not going for a back bend here, but bringing it into the side body so you're reaching up while your other arm's reaching down. Feel it along the right side. And with your exhale, that hand's going to come down to that front knee. And then that left arm's going to open up for extended side angle. Look down your left armpit and see if you got a nice line. If it's looking like this, just come up a little bit. And it's okay. We're holding it with our obliques, the side body. And then we're going to start to move with our breath again. Inhale, you're going to straighten that front leg, switching the arms to come up. Exhale, bend that bottom front leg, switching arms. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Good. And then from here, we're going to go ahead with your exhale. You're going to start to straighten that front leg, picking up the back heel and kind of come forward. You might just stay here if you're really tight or have a bend in the front leg. Otherwise, you can start to come forward. And then when you're ready, inhale, you're going to come back into that extended side angle. Exhale, forward into it. Inhale up. One more time, exhale forward. Good, and from here, inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Take that front leg to the back. Go ahead, knees come down, child's pose. Staying here for one breath. And then with your next inhale, push on up again. Going nice and slow, curving out the spine. Go ahead, that left leg comes forward, replacing that left hand. You're going to pick up the back knee and come into warrior two on this side. Open up through the chest. Getting your chest to stack over the hips. You don't want to lean forward here. Nice, strong warrior two. From here, now with your exhale, lean forward. Inhale, drop the back arm while you lift up the front one. Nice side body stretch. Exhale, start to come down. Inhale, open up for side or extended side angle. Ground through that bottom right foot. Again, notice if you don't have a nice line here, you can bring the hips down or just bring the chest up. Really hold it from those obliques rather than dumping down into the arm. The arm's here just more for support if you need it, but don't rely on it. You can push against the leg just to open up the chest a little bit more. When you're ready, inhale, you're going to come up, switching arms, straighten that back, front leg. Exhale down, back into side angle. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. For this one, same thing. While you start to come forward and straighten that front leg, your back heel lifts up. If this is too long of or big of a stance, just come in a little bit. And you can come down, touch the floor, or you can stay up here. It doesn't matter. Inhale though. You're going to come on up, back into that side angle. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Bend that front leg. Hands touch the mat. Front foot meets the back one. Go ahead. Knees come down. Child's pose. Really stretch it out. Let the forehead come to the mat. One more full breath here. Feeling the air, the breath in the back of the body. With your next inhale, push into the hands and come on up. Breathing in, God. Go ahead. Take whatever foot you want first, and you're going to follow it with the other one. Come up to the front of the mat. Inhale for half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees slowly. Make your way on up. High prayer. Exhale, hands come to the heart center. Good. From here, I'm just going to have you inhale. Arms are going to come up one more time. We're going to take hold of the right wrist, pulling it up first, and then over to the side. And you can let your hips go out a little bit for that opposition. Maybe you want to take that right foot and bring it behind the left one. Inhales to come up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Grabbing hold of the left wrist this time. Pull up first, and then over to the side. You can take your left leg behind if it feels good. And when you're ready with your next inhale, come on up. Exhale down. Good. We're going to heel toe the feet out a little bit for more of like a star position. From here, you're going to want your hands at your waist just to kind of feel that you're not moving from the hips. We only want to move from the waist up. So go ahead. Again, hands are at the waist. Inhale, your right arm's going to come up and try to make this nice long line with the right side. If you notice that you're doing it in the hips, it's going to be more like this and you're not going to create that line. So only move from the waist up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, open up through the left. Nice big reach, engaging the quad yet. So it's not quite a stretch. It's a stretch while you're engaging. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Really reach. Really engage that core. Exhale down. One more on each side. Moving with your breath. Good. From here, same thing. You can keep your hands on your waist if you really want to make sure that you're not moving at the hips, or you can keep your hands at the side. It's completely up to you. Just try to keep still with the hips. So you can start to come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. It's actually a little bit harder if you don't go all the way into it, because you have to move more with stillness and integrity and feel out what's moving. And you're engaging that core yet. You're not just going for a stretch. You're really engaging, holding it. Because once you're contracting some muscles, the other ones can stretch. One more on each side. Exhale down. Inhales up. Good. From here, go ahead. We're going to slowly start to make our way back down to the ground. Go however it feels safe to get there. We're going to go into a nice straddle with the legs. And go where you can straddle and feel that it's not too tight, that your toes are coming down. Go where it feels good. From here, inhale, we're going to lift up. Exhale, you're going to start to come down to the right leg. You can keep your hand on top of the leg. Maybe you want it behind, in front. It doesn't matter. The main thing is I want you to do it from the side body, not turning towards the leg, but open up the side. Staying here for one more inhale. And with your exhale, start to let the shoulders come down. Tap the hand down if you want. Inhale, open up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last one, exhale down. Inhale, come all the way up. Good, same thing on the other side. Inhale up, raise the arm up. Exhale, start to come down. Stay here for one more full inhale. Open up through the chest, and then with your exhale, start to come forward, facing the leg. Inhale, open up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, breathing in, God. Exhaling you. Inhale, come all the way up. Roll out the shoulders. And we're just going to come down center this time. And for some, you just might stay up here. Maybe your legs are bent. It doesn't matter. Go, again, where it feels good to you. No need to worry about what other people think. I love that you can do this at home so that that fear, that worry is hopefully a little less. Get comfortable with feeling out what feels good for you and not doing it, like I said, for anybody else but you. And I always have that intention of love. You can stay here. Maybe your head can melt down. Wherever you're at, we're going to start to bring it over to one side, reaching it. So I'm going to the right side, so I'm going to reach out a little bit more with my left arm. And if you're this far, you can grab a hold of the foot and turn it out. Or maybe it just feels good to reach on the ground. Again, just options. Go where it feels good to you. Slowly come back to center. Walk your way over to the left foot. Again, you can reach just more with that right hand. Or maybe you can grab a hold of the foot and open up. Wherever you're at, soften through the face. Breathing in God, His love, and all of His mercy. Exhaling you, any doubts, worries, or fear. Slowly come back to center. Hold here for one more full breath. With your exhale, releasing anything a little bit further into the ground. With your next inhale, slowly come to rise on up. Good, bring the legs in. And you're going to start to roll down on your mat. Nice and slow. You can just rock out side to side if it feels good. Maybe you want to do happy baby where you grab a hold of the feet or the big toes. Again, go where it feels good. And then from here, we're going to settle down into Shavasana. Let your legs go out long. And take one more deep breath in. Can tense everything up if you want. With your exhale, soften it all, letting everything release. Relaxing the eyes. I like to have them focused on my mind's eye, the point right between the eyebrows. Because if your eyes wander, your mind can wander. So have them still and steady. And trying to stay in this present moment of what you feel. And while you're here, I'm just going to say a prayer. I'm going to ask the Lord to help us to be true to our authentic self, to stand up for our beliefs and not give in to the fear of what others might think. Lord, help us not to rely on this false sense of security, of thinking that we are not good enough as we are, and that we need to look or act a certain way or have a certain toy for us to feel loved by ourselves or others. Help us to know that we can be true to ourselves and that you have made us perfect. It is us that reach and want more. Let us know that we don't need more to be whole, that we can be happy when we go back to the true, authentic self of ourselves. When we go back to love for others and for ourselves, only the true, deepest love, where there's no fear and no doubt. Let us be able to reflect on this for a little bit. In your name I pray. Amen. Go in peace. Namaste.